Hello all you beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. So, I saw a few people playing this game and it looked really fun. And the intro is actually quite interesting, gives you a feel of like Matrix. I'll show that to you right now. Alright, and that was the intro. So, let's go ahead and start a new game. The premises is there's a bunch of AIs and then they get disconnected and we're revived to send out a team to figure out why. Cloning facility for the Imperial forces. One and only of its kind. I am Caliban, its Omni Guardian. I don't understand. You have died, Admiral. Or to put it another way, the true version of you has died. You are his clone, identical to the original Elise Idaho in every way possible, with some minor differences. When did Admiral Idaho die? How? Unfortunately, I do not know the details of my clones' lives, as interesting as they may be, extraneous to my directive, I believe. Which leads me to why I've woken you. You must be curious after all. I need your help. Machine asking for my help. How I truly feel strange. Not just a machine, Admiral. An Omni, short for Omni Mechanical Neon Intelligence. Emperor Oberon invented us. Now your kind relies on us for just about everything. I'll come right out with it. I believe the Empire is in danger. In danger? What in the name of Oberon are you talking about? Once every 4 years, under the most secretive of protocols, I receive a single transmission from Elysium, our captain. Those transmissions stopped arriving. So you send a transmission yourself. I don't see the problem. That's just it. I can't. This facility was built in such a way to prevent it from initializing contact with the Empire, to help keep it secret. Something is wrong, I'm certain of it, and I've awoken you so that we can fly out of here in an Omega-class battleship, no less, and see for ourselves. I believe you'll find my intelligence indispensable for our mission, Admiral. I don't have your kind's limitations. If you're so smart, what do you need me for? Why don't you command the battleship? Is Oberon's Rubicon. It prohibits Omnis from commanding battleships, or is a human prerogative. Also, since I can assume the clones here are the best of the best, that would make you the best Imperial Admiral to ever exist. I'd say you're perfect for the job. I'll do it, machine. For Oberon and the Empire, it's my duty as an Imperial Admiral. Excellent now. Just one more thing. Standard operating procedure requires I ask, can you recall any of your emotional memories? Emotional memories? Any memory linked to a strong emotion like love or hate. These memories, because of their complex neural pathways, will be a bit trickier for you to access, I'm afraid. I'm not sure. And if you do me the honor of trying to recall one, any emotional memory will do. I can't. So much is blurred, broken apart. Don't worry, Admiral. Perfectly normal for this stage. You'll find rational memories, on the other hand, those linked to Idaho's training and combat experience, almost immediately accessible. Just ask if you need a refresher. Lastly, this is important. If these emotional memories return, rather when they return, you must tell me immediately. It's important for your safety. Yes, your safety. Do you understand? I understand. Perfect. Now let's wake up the rest of your crew, shall we? You don't have a moment to waste, and please, Admiral. What is it now, machine? Call me Caliban. Okay, so that was the intro. Now we get to select our battleship. Well, I guess I don't really get to select a battleship the first playthrough. Guess I just get to select a drone. Improve squadron reparation time while in hangar by negative 50%. 60 seconds to 30 seconds, that's nice. Massive damage bonus for frigates, fighters, drones. Go easy, because I want this to be a more interesting game. Shop prices when sold 3.5 times. Ooh. Proximity repair. I like these to be cooldown. Apply regen to all allied squadrons in your deploy zone for 10 seconds. Restore 2 health per second. Sharp senses, persuasion. I want you. Attack. Discretion. Persuasion. Oh, there's even special officers you can unlock. That's cool. Okay. Well, let's go with this. These are the sectors of the outer rim, Admiral. The farthest sector from the capital that there are. If there ever was a wasteland in the Empire, this would be it. Strange I'm not picking up other Omnis. Even out there, I should be picking up dozens of them. Try not to overact, machine. That's probably nothing. The Empire has run flawlessly for how many years now? 700. Wow. And it'll do for hundreds more. Now, come on, let's take a look around. This is basically the tutorial. What do we have here, Lieutenant? It appears some kind of cube-like refinery, sir. The Neon Hypercube, Omnitech for simultaneous harvesting and refining of neutronium from nearby stars. Interesting. If not downright bizarre, the cube isn't connected to the full net. How could that be? And why aren't there Hypercube Omnis trying to reconnect as I speak? Send a small team to investigate. Captain Lynch, form a small squadron. Fly around the cube and tell me what you see. On, sir. Sir, the Omni was right. The cube isn't connected to FullNet, and by the looks of it, hasn't been connected in years. Just a guess here, but I'd say it looks like it's been disconnected for maybe 10, 15 years? 10 or 15 years? At least, sir. Could the Empire have, I don't know, disconnected it on purpose? I don't think so, Admiral. I'm not a cube Omni myself, but cubes are complex tech needing constant supervision. Disconnecting it would make that all but impossible. And the neon levels? Empty, sir. There's no neon here whatsoever. Looks like whoever came before us took it all of it. We won't be fueling here. The reserves might be empty, but there still could be some residual neon coursing through the cube. Should be able to unlock the final restraints so that we can scavenge the leftovers. It won't be much, but it will help our efforts. There, we should be able to scavenge neon fuel here now. But that'll be the last of it in this cube. Alright, let's scavenge some neon, see what we get. 1, 2. Neon is basically our fuel we use to jump around, scrap is our currency, and commandos are for like doing missions. So that's that. Let's go to the local system. Oh, we've got a battleship here. Sir, battleship 12 o'clock. What kind of battleship, Lieutenant? Couldn't say, sir. I've never seen anything ship like this in all my service. Incoming transmission. An Imperial battleship made from Telos tech. My mouth is watering. This is Admiral Idaho, the Imperial fleet. Stand down, Captain. This is the Imperial sector you find yourself in. Imperial sector? That's funny, Imp. Alright, and this is the battle type game. It's kind of a turn-based. Explosions are essential to protect your battleship and destroy the enemy. To deploy squadrons, click on the plus sign, empty dock. Use weapons to gain decisive advantage on the battlefield. Yep. We have our tactical pause. Then we'll do... Now that we have taken out their drones, we will assault their ship. And our weapon is ready to fire. And we won. Again, tutorial, so it's gonna be easy. What was that thing? I don't know, Lieutenant, and I'm not sure I really want to either. Okay, let's go to the next location. Krovex Alpha? Station. An Imperial outpost, sir. It seems abandoned. Any heat signatures? Not a single one. Seems empty of all human life. What about an Omni presence? They should be here. Managing the station, no? They should, and no. I'm not detecting any. This is getting stranger and stranger. Trying to make contact. Of course, Admiral. Sorry, sir, if there's anyone inside, they're not answering. Let's send a team of commandos. Check it out. You got it, sir. Sure, the outpost is empty. Seems abandoned years ago. I had to guess, probably around the time the hypercube back there was disconnected from the FullNet. Looks like someone came here, took the most valuable Omni parts, neon encapsulators, positronic chips, and left the rest behind. Damaging Omni parts? Who would do such a thing? That's a capital offense. One the Progma execute you for. Yeah. Hold on, sir, I'm getting a transmission. The commandos have found something. An Omni, intact from the top to bottom. Is it functional? That's a negative, sir. It was in the lower level. Guess whoever was there before us didn't go down that far. Might need a high level clearance to get in. Admiral, I can examine it here. Captain plugs the data pad into the exo socket. Sure thing, Omni. Accessing the Omni's mainframe. And? Strange, its exo frame is perfectly intact, it has plenty of neon, and its positronic chip seems to be in place. It should be up and running, I don't get it. Any idea what, when it shut down? Running to its chip? 20 years ago. Roughly the same time the hypercube unlinked from the foldnet. What do you want to do about the outpost, Admiral? We'll ask him for an explanation. I have some questions, Machine. What do you want now? Let's ask him if he can reactivate it. Unfortunately, no. Only Omni owners can do that. Besides, Omni isn't just in sleep mode. It's been shut down. What do you want to do now? I don't know any more questions. Could be a good time to take a break. I agree. What do you don't want to do about that outpost? Let's continue on. Something is wrong, at least in the outer rim. I don't know. I don't want to further worry you, but our battleship's heuristics are detecting an anomaly at our next destination. Anomaly signal. Anomaly signals are the riskiest events that you'll encounter, offering very positive or very negative outcomes. You won't know which type it is until arriving at the signal source. Cool, let's go. No. Nice ship you got there. I'm gonna enjoy scrapping it over your dead bodies. Going down, whatever you are. Good luck, Admiral. Frigate drones are best suited to fight against a particular squadron, providing it with a massive damage bonus. If properly matched, be sure to find out a unit's strengths and weaknesses before deploying it. Oh, I have to unlock it. Oh, I didn't realize I can do this. Okay. Fighter. Oh crap, we've got fighters against fighters. Gonna be good. They have lower health than I do, so maybe I'll actually win. Ooh. Alright, I'll get you there. Actually, attack that. There we go, we get another fighter. So we had yet another brush with death. At least our scanner detected the anomaly this time. Tell me more about these anomalies, Machine. Anomalies are destinations with a higher than normal probability of being very negative or very positive. Unfortunately, we don't know what kind of outcome to expect until we arrive at the signal source. You could say investigating anomalies signals a bit of a gamble. Good to know. Come on, there's got to be someone around here who can tell us what's going on. Back to our local map and head to our final destination in the system. There would appear to be a small colony on this planet, Admiral. Maybe we can finally get some answers. I'm also detecting a ground signal roughly 1,000 kilometers from the colony. It could be worth investigating with an expedition. Hello, is anyone there? This is Admiral Idaho of the Imperial Fleet. I am Tygan Bowie, leader of my small colony. What can we do for you, Admiral? If it's scrap you're looking for, I'm sorry, but we have none to spare. Crap, we're here to find out what's going on in these sectors. I don't understand. We've yet to encounter a signal-active Omni, and 2 enemy battleships have engaged us. Is this some sort of sick joke, Admiral? The Omni shut down. Impossible. Omni shut down in our sectors. And when they did, so did all of the terror tech. I can't run without them. How? When? I have no idea how it happened. I'm sure even Oberon, not even Oberon does. It's truly the great mystery of our time. As for when, 20 years ago. We relied on them for everything. Food, medicine, weather. It's hard to give accurate numbers, but maybe 75% of the population here died in the first 5 years alone. Now, who knows how many of us are left? 10%? Less? Learn more about scrap. You mentioned something called scrap. Can you tell me more about this? Well, now that Omnis have been inactive for so long, Imperial Soul, the farmer currency, no longer holds value of any sort. The only thing that does is scrap remnants of Omnitech. Its metals, ship materials, and neon are energy source. As Omnitech becomes scarcer and scarcer, which it has over the last 20 years, its value has appreciated, causing people to act in increasingly desperate and violent ways to get it. That's why scrappers want to destroy your ship so much, so they can collect its broken down parts and sell them, just so they can prolong their miserable lives. But it's not just scrappers and pirates who desire the stuff, it's just that most of us, common folk, aren't willing to kill for it, at least not yet. Is there something else you want to know, Admiral? Ask how you can help their planet and the people in the sector. And the NS Odysseus do to help. Defeating the scrappers would be nice. Things would look a whole lot better with those scum out of the way. Scrappers? Don't tell me you don't know about them either. It's like you've been living this entire time on an uninhabited planet on the edge of the Outer Rim. Scrappers are a group of hideous, irradiated scavengers who collect leftover Omnitech and neon. When the Omnis shut down, causing the fold net to collapse in our sector, they were the ones who took over in the chaos. Not only rotten apples around here, with your pirates and occasional crazy civilians, but they're definitely the worst. He defeated the Imperial ships? How? Telos Tech is second to none. Imperial captains are trained at the Academy. True, but the scrapper battleships wore them down, picked them off 1 year. Another there. It was a war of attrition. Plus the Empire couldn't send reinforcements. Not with their folder down, you see. Hate to say it, but I think it's just a matter of time before they make slaves out of us all. But even if you beat them, even if you beat Mother, it won't change anything. They were going 10, 15 years from now, with all the hardships we're experiencing, we'll be gone, all of us, unless what? You somehow reactivate the Omnis, turn them back on again. Ones who haven't been scavenged for their parts, that's the only way to save us. Is there something else you want to know, Admiral? Let's just end the conversation with him, because I know he's not going to say anything else useful. I promise in the name of Oberon, we'll take care of these scrappers and get your Omnis up and running again. You say that, Admiral, but you'll fail. You'll stop trying sooner or later, or worse yet, you'll die. But take this neon, Admiral. We have plenty of it at the moment. I have a feeling you'll need it. And like I said, I know it's not the bravest thing to do, but it's best if you hide. Live longer that way. End of transmission, sir. Do you believe what he said, Admiral? Unfortunately, yes, it explains everything we've seen so far. Omni shut down in the Outer Rim, and so their tech, including the cluster's folder. That's why those scrappers now run things here. So what do we do now, sir? First thing we need to do is find this Mother, as Bowie said. We didn't shut down the... If she didn't shut the Omnis down, chances are she knows who or what did. You want to move on, Admiral? Open the star map below by clicking on it and choose the next system. Otherwise, you may want to stay and check out this ground signal I was telling you about. It'd be a good opportunity to gather some resources and put your commanders to use. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Oh, sweet, we unlocked another squadron. Yep. Perimeter formation. Scan the planet. No major threats. The number of commandos sent on the expedition requires 3. Maximum number of commandos will be sent up to 10 if you have enough of them. The more you send, the better your chances for success. This section displays the types of artifacts you will find, have a chance to collect during the mission. Each type will always yield the same kind of reward. Secret military base. Section displays the types of major threats. Ground stress displays the number of possible retreats your team will have during the expedition. Okay. The resource extraction meter represents the minimum and maximum percentage of encountered resources, artifacts included. Your team will have a chance to bring them back up within the ship. Okay. Commando survival meter represents the chances commandos have to return safely. Okay, so we'll lose 0 with this one, and we'll extract between 38 and 77% of available resources. Oh. How do I add more commandos? I want 10. Is there already 10 there? Okay. Guess we'll just launch with that. I'll assume there's 10. Water missions. We have a good idea of where it is, but we need a team of commandos on the ground to find and extract it. We'll have visuals, but space-to-ground communication will be minimal. We can't risk giving away locations of our battleship or exposing them to potential local threats. Only contact us when it's secure to do so, and I'll decide if an emergency retreat is necessary. Of course, any additional resources you encounter should be extracted too. Now get going. A shuttle's waiting for you, and the commandos. Good luck down there. Thank you, sir. Danger avoided. Oh, we found the secret military base already. Oh. Sweet, 3 neon. 45 scrap. Let's just continue on. Wow. Action point. I wonder if we can do that again. Oh, damn. Can't. Okay. Star map opens the current sector map. We can choose the next destinations. Alright. This is where it kind of looks like FTL, where we get to select our locations. I don't know if something advances from the left. It represents a stellar system you can visit. Each initial jump to a neighboring system costs 1 neon. Okay, that's fine. Each system contains different points of interest. Ground signal indicators show a system with a planetary expedition. Trading beacons indicates a system you can buy and repair equipment. Omni Forge indicates indicator shows a system where you can improve the mark of your squadron. Anomaly indicates how aware system there's high risk level and or reward. Omni, Forge. Wow, a lot of stuff to do. Each time you jump, the current sector's ruler gets more suspicious. Once the alert counter reaches 0, they will follow your tracks and try to find you. Being caught will result in a very difficult and unprofitable encounter. So yeah, a little bit like huh. Okay. Oh. Our Signy is blockaded. Whoops. Oh, interesting. Alert is spreading. This one has abandoned auto factory, an army depot. It also has an anomaly, a ground signal, and a training beacon. One has a secret military base, and one has a trading station. Ooh, man. One has 2 anomalies and a trading beacon, though. Okay, let's go here. This is a healing station, Admiral. For a price, we'll heal your wounded with our magic. Magic? I don't know, sir. Sounds a little sketchy to me. Just go ahead and do it, see what happens. Here you are. We have performed our ritual. You should see results soon. Okay. 1 neon, really? Alright, let's go to the local system. Let's go to this mercenary outpost. Incoming message. An Imperial ship, we don't get many of those these days. Clinic, what can I do for you, Admiral? Ask about the clinic. Before the shutdown, this was a hospital where we treated patients with all kinds of mental problems. Omni inferiority complexes probably being our bread and butter. Omni envy, a serious problem for citizens of the Empire. But that was then. Now the clinic is a little more than a refuge for a few of us human doctors and our families. It's not much, but we call it home. Admiral, if I might, this could be a good chance to help the officers and crew with some of their problems. Problems? Some of the crew are starting to worry that their emotionally linked memories are never going to come back. Talking with a shrink psychiatrist, could do some good. Sure. Having some difficulties. Depressed over the shutdown, I take it. More like fatigue from trying to restore the Emperor's sectors to the former state. I see. That would wear on a person down. We'll be happy to do what we can, Admiral, but I'd like... But it'd be like the old days again. Of course, we'll need scrap for the job. I'm afraid our days of pro bono work are on hold for the moment. Let's pay a medium amount. You have a plasma nuke aimed at your battleship. Try anything, but it will make you... Wow. Well, I've done all I can, Admiral. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm disturbed by these sessions. Disturbed? Crew members are almost entirely incapable of recalling their most important personal memories. But more troubling than the memory loss are their severe delusions. They claim to recall dying. They claim to recall dying over and over again. Do you have any explanation for this, Admiral? Anything that might shed light on this peculiar situation? But unfortunately, I get it, classified information. Well, just thought I would ask. Good luck on your travels, Admiral. I have a feeling you're going to need it. Oh, it's nice to... Let's... Ooh, visit the shop. Buy 2 neon fuel. Oh, it's 10 per commando. Yeah, let's buy all 10. However many they had. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to sell you guys. No, 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 no. Okay, buy. That's what we want. Immune to health loss due to critical effects, can repair even when locked by a whole critical effect. Scientists. Have any soldiers? You don't really have any soldiers. Matter destabilizer. So I can either buy one of them or this interesting thing. Just buy a weapon. Let's get out of here. Let's see if we can find some scrap. Not only signal. Well, let's visit this possibly very risky situation. Civilian record, sir. Looks like you collided head-on with something in an interstitial tunnel? Survivors? Unlikely, sir. Not at the speed they were traveling. There might be a small amount of scrap for the taking in the crash if it didn't disintegrate. Let's try and scavenge it. There is any... It's upsetting as a situation to the scrap as much as I can get. Putting my men and women on it at once. Seems bringing the scrap back now. Admiral, it's not a bad little haul if I do say so myself. Sweet. I think that makes up for the weapon we bought. Let's go to the second anomaly. Scrap our battleship, sir. Incoming transmission. Any ship you have, think I'll scrap it when you're dead. Okay, I don't think... Whoa. Specialists bet on their faction. Check the description of their core system for information on their specific battleship technology. Guerrilla tactics. Volunteer system critical heat. Heat cooling 0.5 per second. With max heat reached on hull capacity. All officers support decks will be locked for 3.3 seconds. Prevent all officers on all systems from using their ability in slowing critical repair on 50% until third. Ah. Let's go do our matter stabilizer this time. Drones versus fighters. Got something versus drones. Let's do frigates. Yeah, we should be able to get there with that. Alright, let's unpause. Guide units along, using waypoints to do this, like your squadron. Oh, control key. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to send my frigate back, so... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This was... quite a mistake. We lost so much hull. Ow. Encountered an anomaly. Warring battleship. Oh, that must have been for here. Alright, well, I think that's where we'll call this episode of Crying Suns. If you want more of this, give me a like, subscribe. Stick around, I'll have more for you soon. Alright, bye.